Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Fun Affair with Esther. In this video for today, I'll be guiding you on how to apply for your UK visitor's visa from the United States. Okay, if you're planning a vacation to the UK on a visit, then this comprehensive video is going to help you navigate the UK application process. Let's get started. By the way, have you subscribed to my channel? Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share to your loved ones. Fun Affair with Esther. Thank you. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to do a research or determine the type of visa you'll be applying for and the supporting documents you might be needing for the application process. In my case, I applied for a tourist visa. They have different visa categories and their prices, like I stated before. I think for standard visitors visa for 6 months is about $125. I'm not sure, but I mean it's subject to change. The prices can change over time, but I think I paid $125 or $129. I'm not sure, but I put it out there. I recorded the video before creating the graphics, so I paid $125 or $129. Yeah. So the first thing you want to do is to determine the type of visa, the supporting documents you'll be needing for your application, and then you fill the application form, which is the second step. As soon as you fill the application form, you would be required to answer some questions on the application form. There is a demonstration, like the step-by-step demonstration on how to fill the application forms, the questions that are being asked and how to answer the questions. So stay tuned. And again, the third process is to pay your application fees. I know I did a video about to apply for the Canada visa, which is a little bit different from the UK visa application. For your UK visa application, there are two ways you can upload your documents. You can either upload your documents yourself or you take your documents to the VFS Global office to scan and upload it for you. For this one, you need to pay for the services. They have the premium services, and then they have different packages, so depending on the one you like. For me, I uploaded my documents myself. I scanned it with my phone and then I uploaded it on the UK application portal. So the third, okay, I've said the first, second, third. The fourth process is you book your appointments. You want to book your appointments through the VFS Global, because that's like the standard way of booking your visa appointments. Okay, so you book your appointments through the VFS Global, yes, portal, and I put out the link on the description box. So you click on the link and then book your appointments. That's the VFS Global appointments. This appointment is basically just your fingerprints and the capturing, for them to capture your face and then your thumbprint. And okay, and then also they can scan your documents and upload it for you on that same day. As soon as you book your appointments online, you attend your biometrics on the day you booked the appointment. And after your biometrics and fingerprints, you are expected to submit your passport in 5 days to the VFS Global in New York. Yeah, it depends on the location you want to send, but I sent mine to New York. One thing I want to add is that they're going to hold your passport until a decision is being made on your application. So it's safe to apply when you don't need your passport for anything, because I submitted my passport. They were with my passport for 2 weeks. I think my process took 2 weeks. Yeah, I received my passport exactly 2 weeks after my submission, like after I submitted my application. So if you're in dire need of your passport, you might need to wait, because once you submit it, you have to wait for a decision to be made and then your passport to be returned to you. So I mean, my application was approved and I got my visa. So you start your application by searching for your country. My country is Nigeria, so I'm gonna search for my country. Okay, so you continue. Why are you coming to the UK? For tourism. Will you be traveling with? The answer is no. Continue. Okay, so you will need a visa to come to the UK, and the type of visa is standard visitors visa. Okay, so you might want to read the whole information here so it can guide you on how to apply for this visa. Okay, so these are the visa fees you have to pay. Okay, so apply now. You start your application. English. So you select country where you want to do your biometrics. Mine is United States of America. Okay, next. So you can find your visa application center on the Find a Visa Application Center right here. Yes, so as soon as you do that, you continue your application, click I certify, okay, and then next. So this is almost like the application process. You're almost done answering the questions, so start now. First of all, you need to register your email address. For me, I use my school email address just to prove to them that I'm a student of the United States of America and I'll be coming back after my tourism in the UK. You can use any email address. For this demonstration, I'm just using a random email, not necessarily my email or anybody's information. I just made it up to illustrate, what I'm talking about. Then you choose a password. I'm using any password that comes to my mind because this is just a demonstration, not like the actual work. So okay, so I already registered as oziomachuku15@gmail.com. That's not my email. That email does not belong to anybody. Okay, so do you have another email address? Of course, yes. You can put an alternative email address if you like, but it's not really necessary. So this is me trying to type my other email address just to make it up. Yeah, I think so. So this is just me typing my other email address. This is me. Do you have another email? No. So you click on the one you would want them to contact you with. Your decision. Okay. Esther. Okay. So you put in your phone number. I'm going to use 000 as my phone number because this is not an application. I'm just demonstrating. So, okay, you answer this. If you'll be using the number in the UK, if it's your mobile or your home tele number. So, do you have any other telephone number? No. Are you able to be contacted by? Okay, the answer is yes, I can be contacted. Okay, now the application has started. You write your name as shown on your passport. Sorry, this is not my name. This does not belong to anyone. It's just a demonstration. Do you have any other name? No. Female or male? Then your relationship status, single, married, okay? And you input your address. I'm just using any address that comes to my mind. This address does not belong to anybody. It's just a demonstration, okay? Then I won't want to waste your time. Chicago, Illinois state, postal code, all whatnot, and all of that. It doesn't belong to anybody actually. It's just for me to make up the post, a demonstration. Yeah, so put your state, the country, everything, the zip code. United States of America. Okay, so in this address also, is it your correspondence address? Yes. How long have you lived in this address? You answer that, months, years, you input that here. And then what is the ownership status? I'm renting, of course. If you own a house, you can as well put that. Then you input your passport number. This passport number does not belong to anybody. I just made it up. Like I said before, you can type your country of issue. Mine is Nigeria. Yours can be anywhere. So the months, expiry dates, the issue date and the expiry date, you input everything. These are all made up because this is a demonstration. It's not the actual passport. It doesn't belong to anybody. So your identification card, do you have a national identity card? I do not have that. I used my international passport as my means of identification. Sorry. Okay, so country of nationality is Nigeria. Country of birth, Nigeria. Everything Nigeria. Place of birth, of course, Nigeria. Date of birth. Okay, 11th October. Oops, I'm not going to tell you that. Okay, so save and continue. Then, do you currently hold or have you held any other nationality or citizenship? No. Then you continue. Depends on you. I mean, this is mine, or like a demonstration of what I should have. So, do you have a temporary visa in the United States of America? The answer is yes. So you put your expiration and your issue date and then the expiration date. Okay, then you continue. What is your employment status? Student. Continue. It depends on you anyways, but I'm a student. So okay, so your means of income, it could be your additional income or your savings or your allowances from your parents or guardians. So it depends on what you have, but you would need to explain to them, just not explaining to them also the amount in figures. Yes. These are all made up. It doesn't exist. I'm not going to submit the application though. Okay, so how much money are you personally planning to spend for your trip? Now, I plan to spend like $2,000, right, in USD. And then what's the total amount of money you spend each month in your country? Well, let's assume you spend like $400. Okay, so you might want to tell them the amount you spend that is almost equivalent to the amount you're going to spend in the UK. So will anyone be paying towards your? No, because I'm sponsoring myself. So dates you plan to arrive and dates you plan to leave the UK, very important. So for your first visit, it's always advisable to come and just go back at least in 6 months. Of course, you shouldn't exceed more than 6 months for your first visit. Okay, so of course, we all speak English. So English, if you speak French, you can put French, anyone. And your main reason for your visit, it could be business, it could be tourism, but for this video is tourism.
And what is the reason for your holiday visit to the UK? Tourist, remember not to answer visiting family and friends. You already said you're not visiting family and friends. If you're visiting family, then they would need the information, like your family information. So give the details of your main reason. So mine is holiday vacation or just holiday. I'm just going on a vacation. Yes, vacation. Vacation. Okay, so does anyone rely on you for financial support? The answer is no, but if anybody relies on you, of course you can answer yes. All you need to do is to prove to them that you have more than it takes to take care of your young ones and also take care of yourself. What is this person's relationship to you? Mother, father. Okay, so you're supposed to provide information, your parents' information. This name does not belong to anybody, it's just been made up. Okay, so their date of birth, country of nationality for your parents, your mom and your dad. Yes, continue. So now is your father. Provide your father's name, your father's family name, his date of birth, country of nationality. Of course, if he's had on any other nationality, you can put that in here. Mine is no, yours can be yes. So it depends on the information you have about your parents. Oh, sorry, mine is yes, yours can be no. So do you have any family in the UK? The answer is no. I wouldn't want to provide an information about people that are married, so the answer should be no for me. Will you be traveling to the UK as part of your... Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. Will you be traveling to the UK with someone who is not your partner or spouse or dependent? The answer is no. Do you have an address for where you'll be staying in the UK? The answer should be yes. Yes. Either you book a hotel or you have an accommodation, like a lease agreement for someone that is going to accommodate you in the UK. So I'm putting Birmingham. Where would you stay? Where do you plan to stay? Birmingham. Okay. Or Manchester or London. Anywhere you want to stay. Manchester, 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 Manchester. Everything Manchester. City, Manchester. Zip code M1 something something something. When will you arrive and when are you leaving? Remember to state the same date you've given before. It should be concordant. No mistakes. Will you be staying anywhere else in the UK? No. The answer is no. Have you been to the UK in the past 10 years? No. Okay, so how many times have you visited the following places in the last 10 years? So once, I think I've been to Canada. Yours can be Australia, yours can be New Zealand, yours can be anything. So it depends on the places you've visited before. So you tell them the places, the month, the year, how long you visited, how long you stayed. I just stayed for 2 weeks, so I'm just using that information. It's not really that I'm not going to submit this application. So have you been to any other country in the last 10 years? No. These are just security questions that you need to answer. If you've been refused visa before, the answer is no. Have you ever entered the UK illegally? The answer is no. So like going forward, you just be seeing security questions that you would need to read and answer for yourself. And it's always good to be very honest because these guys, they have your information. You wouldn't want to lie to them. So it's still the security questions. You mainly no. Depends on who you are, what you've done before. It's always advisable to be honest with people like this because they have your information. So you read the activities, the information right there. Extremist organizations, extremist views, whatever response depends on you. However, mine is no. It depends on you yourself. So my answer is no. Okay. So this is a character question to know your kind of person, the things you plan to do in the UK. If you have good intentions for the UK, everybody wants a no. They want to know if you've worked with the government before. So my answer is no, I haven't worked with the UK government before. Okay, so additional information, this is optional. If you want to write anything, you can tell a story about your life, anything about yourself that would convince the UK immigration or the immigration guys that you are not a liability to them. So these are the documents you need. There are mandatory documents and then there are additional documents. However, we started with number 1, step 2, step 3. This is like the 4th step. So you download the documents that you need here. These are the documents, list of documents that you need for your application here. So you continue. Declaration, this is where you tell them some like about yourself, your personal information. Okay, and sign, okay, that you're above 18. So this is like a consent form. You sign, just confirm that you're over 18. Confirm your visa, like the length of your visa, the visa fee you paid for 6 months. It can be 11 months, it can be 12 months. Then this is your payment option now. You're about to start making payments right now. Okay, so you make payments for your visa. There are 2 ways. You can go through the standard service at the Department of Homeland Security, or you can you can just read the information before proceeding. For me, I use the VFS Global Services. That's what I always use all the time. For my Canada application, I use the VFS Global, and they are good. So that's like what I used, or what I like to use, the VFS Global. So I think they use the World Pay for the VFS Global. It's now $129. I paid $125. Yeah, sometime in March. So the prices changes. So now this is the time for payment. You can use your credit card, debit card. Yes, whichever one you want to use. The options are right there. Yes, I'm sure. I'm not sure because I'm not making any payments. This is where I'm going to stop here right now because further actions require that you pay, and because this application is just a demonstration, not like the actual application. So I'm going to stop right here for this. Once you make your payments, you book your appointments. Now this is the link. I put it on the description box. So once you make your payment, you're going to get your reference number, and then you put your reference number here and your email address. This is what will sign you in so you can book your appointments. Right now, I have my reference number because I already made my payments, and then you input your email address and sign in to book your appointment. So because I already I got my visa, so I couldn't book any appointment because I already have an existing appointment and visa approval. So this is how your portal would look like once you've attended your biometrics and you've sent your passports, Your tracking status is here. You can check your status like application submitted, passport is ready for dispatch and everything. You can find all the information you need from this website. The link is on the description box. Okay, so applicant details, if you have like 4 applicants, everything is going to be there. Then the services, very important. You can download your shipping label here. This is where you download your shipping label on this portal. Once you make payments, come over here and then download your shipping labels. Okay, then right here is where you can book your appointment. This is also on the VFS Global website. You can book your appointment here, read the information clearly, and sign in to book your appointment. Like I said before, first of all, you find the center, choose the particular package you want. If you want them to scan your documents yourself, or if you want to scan your documents yourself, or if you want them to scan the documents for you. It all depends on what you want. And these are the centers available in the US, the dates and the time. So you book your appointments and make sure you attend your biometrics. If there are changes, you can change your appointment dates prior to the day that you booked the appointment. Thank you.
Have you subscribed to my channel? Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share to your loved ones and friends and families. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.